Thursday, April 9th QWOD. So for the warm-up, we're gonna start with 100 singles. If you have your rope, great. If not, as per usual, we're gonna do our penguin jumps, 100 singles or 100 penguin jumps. Then you're gonna do 10 dumbbell rows. If you have a dumbbell, great. If you have a barbell, any household items, I'll go over it more in detail when we talk about it in the workout, okay? Then 10 push-ups. We all know those, pretty straightforward. If you can't do them from your toes, you can scale down, do it from your knees, that's fine. And then 30 shoulder taps. The shoulder taps, just a reminder, you're in that high plank position or that push-up position, and you're keeping your body and your hips square to the ground, and then you're bringing your hands to the opposite shoulder. Try not to shift back and forth. See how my body's shifting? You want everything as tight as possible, and then opposite. You can also widen your stance to give you a little bit of a sturdy base, makes it a little easier. So 30 of those total. You can do that 3 rounds, sorry. Then the QWOD, 12-minute AMRAP, so 12 minutes, as many rounds or reps as possible. 50 double unders, again, if you don't have your rope, you're doing penguin taps. If you have a rope but don't have double unders, you're doing 100 singles, okay? 20 pull-ups. If you have the ability to do pull-ups at your house, great. If you don't, this is where we're gonna talk about the rows a little bit more. So, as I've mentioned, you can use the dumbbell, you can use a barbell, anything you have at your disposal that you can use to mimic any of those equipment, just making sure we're not using momentum, right? We're keeping strict. So, for example, shout out to Big Rock Brewery. I have this case here, same thing, keeping my body square to the ground and making sure I'm not using momentum and ripping it off, right? So I'm pulling and then down. If you have two cases or 2 items, then you can do that double, same thing, squeezing your back to the top, full extension at the bottom. Okay? So 20 of those. And then 15 burpees. Pretty straightforward. Okay? So you're gonna repeat those 3 movements, 50 doubles, 20 pull-ups or rows, 15 burpees for 12 minutes. Okay? Once you're done that, we're moving on to our lift or accessory work. We're gonna do a 10-minute EMOM consisting of 2 movements. The first movement is a pistol, and the second movement is a shoulder press. So the pistol, if you can do it, it's just like a single leg squat. I like to grab my opposite foot for balance, and you're coming down and then standing up. If you can't do that, you can do it to a box, that's fine as well. Same idea, you can grab your foot or not, coming down, touching, and then standing up. 2 things, try not to let your heel touch the ground, the leg that's elevated, and try not to rest on the item that you're touching. Just tap and then stand. Same thing here, you can use a chair as well, whatever you have available to you. Chair, come down, and then stand up. You can also, if you have a pillar in your basement or some sort of post, you can use that post for support and grab onto it, right? Like we do here using the rigs. Grab onto that post and then lower your body. Try not to rely on that post so much. Don't turn it into like a pulling motion where you're pulling against that post. Just have that for support, like a light guidance almost as you're going down, okay? And then it's 8 single arm shoulder press. So I can grab my little briefcase of beer here, and then single arm shoulder press. Keeping that bicep close to my ear once it's fully extended, and keeping my gaze straight, back down to my shoulders, and then fully extend, okay? That's 8 aside. So you'll do your 6 to 10 pistols for the first minute, rest the remainder of that minute. Then the next minute, you're gonna do 8 single arm shoulder press per side. And then repeat for 10 minutes. Okay guys? So have fun with it. I hope you all are doing well and keeping safe. Make sure to upload your scores. I'll be on the whiteboard, and we look forward to seeing you guys.